The unusual early snow from Morocco all the way to Kashmir, India. 60% of the apple trees in Kashmir have been flattened cut because of the heavy snow, damaging them. Unusual snowstorms cover Morocco. Storms all through North Africa, all the way across the Arabian area into India, Kashmir. They seem to have been coming early, and they're expecting more snow in Morocco in 3 days. This is the Atlas Mountain area where we recently had an earthquake yesterday, 5.3, a few days after the French earthquake. And as you can see, the area is beautiful. It's a ski resort area, and it's got early snowfall, and it looks like Switzerland. It seems to be a lovely area. I didn't even know this was there until recently, until I looked into yesterday's earthquake in the area. The thing is that this stretches all the way from North Africa through the Arabian area and into India, stretching into Kashmir. Kashmir, of course, we know the Himalayas do get snow, and it's not unusual for them to have that, but this seems to be coming very early. Even Iran has traffic jams from tremendous snow. Everything has been brought to a standstill. Everything has been blanketed by the snow, stretching across North Africa, the Middle East, the northern Middle East. And they're happy to be getting snow, of course, in Morocco because it's a ski resort. Now, the Kashmir snowfall has damaged crops, though. The apple orchards, the surface, of course, is very slippery, very icy, and air traffic has been suspended a few days ago when they had the heavy snowfall in the Kashmir territory, causing massive damage to apple trees as life was thrown out of gear in this Kashmir valley. It remained cut off from the rest of the country since last Thursday, as both surface and air traffic were suspended due to the snowfall. Flight operations from Srinagar Airport are yet to be restored, they said. Can you imagine how much snow they have? Reports from Baramulla, Pulwama, and Anantong district said foliage-laden trees have been damaged in these districts, and higher reaches. The damage to the apple trees have been more severe. Fruit was still on the trees when the snowfall hit the orchards, unfortunately. They did not harvest them. This, of course, has to do with the snowstorm that we're having in North America, in the United States. It's come through north of the Atlantic, hitting the UK with rain, and now they have tremendous, terrible snow and ice there as well, hitting northern Europe. And it looks like the polar vortex then forewent southern Mediterranean countries and just skipped and went to North Africa. That's very strange. It skipped and went through, hit North Africa, and going into Kashmir. And more is expected in a couple of days. Okay, so Kashmir has had a tremendous damage to its apple orchards. People affected said 60% of the apple trees have been damaged because of the early snow. Most of the trees have been, can you imagine, they say here on this Weather India channel, most of the trees have been flattened to the ground under the weight of the heavy fall. It's not just the harvest that was damaged, it's also the trees that went down. 60% of the trees. That is devastating. Horticulture is the biggest industry in Kashmir, as nearly 22 lakh metric tons of apple are exported from this valley every year, of course. Massive damage to transmission lines. Electricity equipment restoration work is in progress. Electric department, they have problems with the transmission lines. Road connectivity adversely affected. Traffic and closures because of the snow and the ice. Snow clearing machines during heavy snowfall in most places could not move out the snow. Locals carrying patients to hospitals had a tough time on these slippery roads, and traffic jams blocked most of the streets here. India, Kashmir. That's the situation. And in Kashmir, we said the residents walking through the snow-covered streets, and it's ongoing. The snow has started early. I'll leave links below for you on this India. Fantastic. It doesn't even look like India. It looks like North America, Northern Europe. The trees look totally, I've never been to India, but okay. Snow everywhere. This is the polar vortex, causing damage even there. 60% of the that's terrible. Now, I don't know what type of damage they have to horticulture in these other countries, but if their agriculture is not used to this, they would have damages as well, obviously. Now, a lot of people may say, well, where's the global warming when we have all these extreme cold weather conditions? Well, it has to do with global warming because it's affecting the Gulf Stream current, and it's going off in various areas where it shouldn't be going, causing the polar vortex to switch and come down to more southern areas, bringing the extreme cold weather into regions that usually don't get it, and bringing all this havoc and damage as well. So Morocco welcomed its first snowfall in the year, early, blanketing Ifrane, favorite destination for the snow lovers in Morocco. Alpine-style architecture, Middle Atlas Mountains. Ifrane is celebrating the first snowdrops during this year's winter season. The city's residents woke up Saturday, November 16th, to find their city covered with snow. Morocco's weather office issued a statement earlier announcing the cold weather wave with snowfall in several cities, including Ifrane. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Morocco forecasts 3-day cold wave. It will be coming again on the 22nd. The drops in temperature made it possible for citizens to celebrate Morocco's favorite winter wonderland for snow lovers as early as mid-November. Snow-soaked town comes with its own risks and challenges. Moroccan authorities have taken measures to deal with the drop in temperature and the heavy snowfalls in Ifrane and other snowy provinces of Morocco. And from what I saw, they're already starting their snowmen competitions. That's nice. With the maintenance now of snow removal equipment, they say, and reinforcement of telecommunication means, as well as supply of tools for the treatment of the acceleration of the snow melt. So their winter is starting early. And of course, it's a ski resort up there. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.